Okay, are we back? Please tell me we're back. Okay, apparently my box of Girl Scout cookies fell on the end stream button. Gosh, that is... God damn it. Okay, it seems like we're back. Okay. I don't know how much we missed, but it probably wasn't much. Just basically, Eli just giving us a little bit. You know what? Let's just move back a little bit. Well, let's go with the... Where was it?
The trick with Iro is that she's super off the market right now. She's been practically a nun for the last 9 months. Her last breakup was ugly. So the only way to spike that football is to take it to the end zone. And by end zone, I mean friend zone. Oh, I just made a little sports analogy. Iro would be so proud of me. But yes, you should be thinking less tight pants and more pajama bottoms. Be a friendly friend. Get to know her while avoiding anything sexual. This honestly sounds like kind of a nightmare, but you can do it. So unless you've got mad game and you can prove me wrong, I would suggest trying to keep your eyes off her redonkulously supple cleavage for a few outings, and she's likely to relax her guard. Think you can handle that?
Yeah. Okay, now okay, let's put on the... Yep, here we go. Let's put the sensor on, because this is... Okay. Oh, fuck. Whoopsies. Ah, this should be... Okay, there we go. Okay, I shouldn't linger too long. Hearing a distant scream, you look over just in time to see Ira flailing wildly on a surfboard, just barely ahead of an enormous wave.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
She regains her footing for a moment before the wave crashes down on her, sending her careening into the water. She emerges from the surf, holding her side and laughing hysterically. You notice immediately that her bikini top is missing, and you notice several times more.
Damn! I got stuffed in the barrel hard back there. Hey, what's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
I really hope I don't get my first strike on YouTube because of this. I really hope so.
Of a sort, my dear. More like the icy pail of flesh that hasn't seen the sun in years.
Oh, whoops. Well, I guess the girls could use a little more tanning. People are generally a bit uptight when you surf naked, though.
Get the same thing whenever I mow my lawn. Nope, I'm suddenly imagining a shark somewhere finally getting the chest support she always needed. Oh. Yep.
That shark's got the confidence now to march into that office and get the raise she deserves.
Okay. Okay. I just need to let me put my box of cookies. Actually, let me eat this box real quick. Okay. So it doesn't hit my dang end stream button.
You guys are weird.
Let's hit the road, Eli. That bikini is lost at sea. And I've flashed enough strangers today.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. At least if we get pulled over, the chances of escaping a ticket are hella good right now.
It was nice chatting with you. Maybe I'll see you around. Later.
This isn't over.
Okay, we're good. We're out of the clear. We're out of kidding. Okay, let's see. The bakery or the mall? Let's go to... Yeah, let's go to the mall. Yeah. Arriving at the mall, you're somewhat taken aback by the sheer size of it. More than 300 stores on 3 floors. Finding a parking spot alone takes more than 20 minutes, and by the time you reach the front entrance, you're already noticeably hot and somewhat winded. Luckily, the distinct chill of a powerful air conditioner greets you as you enter, and the smell of popcorn and fancy chocolates promise you things are better in here. You explore a bunch of the shops as you slowly make your way, peeking into more than a dozen shops offering hats called caps and passing by a suspicious number of cinnamon bun shops. Finally, just as you're passing a store called the Chic Boutique, you hear a familiar voice, Yoo-hoo, come from the back of the store.
Yoo-hoo! Why, look who it is! My cute little beach bum buddy! I'm so glad you're here. I didn't get the chance to give you my and Eero's num-nums while we were frolicking on the sands. Hand me your phone. I shall correct this grievous oversight immediately. There, done. Now you can send Eero all the cute kitty memes your heart desires, and fill my inbox with all the dirty little text your mind can conjure. Just be super careful not to mix those two up. Can you imagine? Sending me kitty memes! I'm practically squeeing my face off just thinking about them! Now, other than another fantastically fateful meeting with yours truly, what brings you to the mall? Did you run out of gum while you were out kicking ass? Do you just like the smell of air conditioning and chubby tourists?
Look at what I'm wearing. Obviously I'm here for help. My wardrobe is in desperate need of a purgency.
Yes! At long last! Destiny has called my name, and I shall answer! For what you need, you have come to the right place. You have come to Eli. All right, enough small talk. Let's get down to business. As you can see, you are standing in Chic Boutique, where all your dreams come true. It also happens to be my throne of power. Here at Chic Boutique, fashion is our passion ration, and I would love to make you my lovely little Autobot and help transform you. I'm going to hand you clothes, you're going to take them to the dressing room, and you're going to put them on and start whispering tearful thank yous to your Eli. Okay, chop, chop, chop! Fortune favors the bold, and judging by what you were wearing when you came in here, you're most definitely the bold type.
Okay, man, okay.
Oh, and don't look at the price tags. Those are merely suggestions, like pants and speed limits. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. All right, you're set. See you shortly.
Okay. You walk over to the fancy changing room with easily $2,000 worth of designer clothes, including at least one pair of assless chaps. For a moment, you feel utterly lost as there are no signs directing where exactly to go or wait. You awkwardly try to see if anyone is already in the room, but it's too difficult to tell. Hold on, I think I might need the sensor, but I think I need my Eero plush sensor again. Because I think I remember what happens. Hold on. Let's just resize this. And just put it in the middle of the screen. Because I forgot where it had. Just as you decide to turn back and summon Eli for help, your foot catches the corner of a short bench, causing you to toss your armload of clothes and topple into the changing room. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I more or less got it. Revealing a beautiful girl changing her clothes. Time feels like it slows down as the two of you stare at one another in surprise. Every detail seems important. The sharp gold of her hair, the silly ears on her hat, the soft white frills on her underwear. The moment feels impossibly intimate. The softness of her body, the firmness of her her quiet expression of surprise. Then you see a fire ignite in her eyes.
What the hell, you perv? You're dead meat.
And smack. A well-aimed high-heel shoe clobbers you and drops you to the floor stunned. You see a flash of blonde hair dash past you before everything goes to black. Okay, time to remove the sensor. Okay. You wake sometime later to a concerned Eli.
Oh, wowzers. That's quite the bump on the old noggin. She got you good.
What happened? Where am I?
Ooh, memory loss? Well, if you happen to develop amnesia, let me know. I'm your next of kin, and you've left your entire fortune to me. Lucky you! You have just had the pleasure of meeting one of Sub Rosa's more colorful residents. Her name is Cassie, and she is a firecracker thrown into a burning microwave. She comes in here all the time, tries on all the clothes, usually stuffs the odd thing into her bag, but oh dear lord, did you see her nails? That girl is a wizard with the filing board.
Wait. Did you just say she shoplifts?
Just a thong or a bra here and there. One time she stuffed a dress into her purse, which I found to be an impressive feat. I mean, I would call the police or confront her or something for the shoplifting, but in all honesty, I'm super lazy, and everything she takes looks so good on her. Would you like her number?
Oh, nice of Eli.
I've got it here. I snooped through her phone once when she was trying on some lace panties.
Eli just does not give a
There you go. Just a word to the wise. Don't coddle that one. She's got daddy issues written all over her.
Okay, got
Oh,
it.
and don't forget about Iro. I forgot I was trying to hook you up with her.
Oh.
Iro is so sweet and a tiger in bed, I imagine.
Okay, thank you.
What? The time. I need to
Guess I
take my
didn't know I
2-hour
was
lunch.
playing the coffin
Thanks for
with
dropping
her.
in again. See you soon. Bye.
I thought we nearly went into coffin game territory with that line, Eli. Please. Please. Okay, now it's the evening. Okay, let's meet with Mystic. While walking through town, you pass by a set of shops you've already checked in, but notice something you don't recall seeing. A fortune teller's tent appears to be set up in one of the alleyways. You see symbols and signs of mystical origin and a crystal ball. You also see a sign that says, "Back in 11 seconds." Just as you're trying to decide if the sign is a joke, because the time is too short to be of any use, someone taps you gently on the shoulder.
Beg your pardon? Just sneaking by.
You turn and see a handsome man dressed in a wizard's robe. He's holding a latte and smiling sheepishly. You're standing in his way. When you move, he cheers his coffee to you and nods.
Thanks, friend.
The man spends a moment moving things around his tent. Loose change goes here, latte goes there. Then he sits, stretches his arms, and gestures to the seat across from him.
Well then, have a seat. I'm sure you have questions.
You're not really what I pictured when I thought of the words fortune teller.
Well, I admit a certain amount of divergence from the stereotype. But it's a family business.
Well, where's the
If
long
you'd like, I
beard?
could call up my great aunt to take over.
Where's either the long beard
She's
or
a lot more into the crazy
smoke,
witch doctor
like the
look.
fog machine.
You might be more comfortable. In any case, I was expecting you, but I also was really jonesing for a latte, hence the sign. My name is Will, by the way, but you can call me Mystic if you prefer. I used to call this little business Where There's a Will, but it didn't really bring in the tourism dollars.
Oof.
So I changed it to Mystic's Mystical Fortune Telling. And things are a lot more lucrative now. No one wants their palm read by Will. Everyone wants it read by a guy in a robe named Mystic. But I digress. We should carry on. You're going to be given your first choice to leave now, so I want to make a good impression. I don't get many chances to work with people on a quest.
Take a
I
seat.
thought you might stay. I won't keep you in suspense, I promise. So I wound up in Sub Rosa rather serendipitously. Unlike most of the locals here, I'm what you might call an outsider. My journey here was kickstarted by an act of generosity. And when I arrived, I was commanded only be helpful. So now, I do this. I peek behind the curtain. Look at the machines running underneath the world. And I can tell you a few things that may lead you to the destination you seek.
So you know who sent me?
Oh yes. Those two tried to pull me into the game a few times, but luckily, I usually manage to distract them with a charming smile.
Huh.
Here's the point. You're trying to learn secrets, correct? Well, I can set you in the right direction. For a reasonable fee.
Cross your palm with silver? I don't...
Actually, I take all major credit cards. Except American Express. Their service fees are atrocious. The more I do it, the harder it is, and the more expensive it gets. And I'm holding a sale for the next 30 seconds. First reading is free. What do you say? Would you like me to tell you your future?
Sure.
A wise choice, my friend. All right, let's just get into the right headspace.
Mystic waves his hand over the crystal ball in dramatic fashion. He gets a thoughtful look, he grabs his latte and takes a sip. Then he continues, more dramatic waving. Just as you're growing concerned that Mystic might not be totally legit, suddenly his crystal ball begins to glow, and soon after, his eyes do as well. He raises his hands and speaks in a deep and commanding timbre.
Mio's first secret is no pain in the neck. She'll tell the first soul that's savvy in tech.
Mystic suddenly goes limp. The crystal ball stops glowing. Mystic reaches towards you weakly, his hand shuddering, but turns it towards his latte and picks it up. He takes a sip.
And there you go.
So do you give me a printout, or do you want me to write it down?
Oh, I used to give out printouts, but, you know, save a tree and all that.
Okay, buddy.
So write them down or take a picture with your phone. Or if you have, like, wiki powers, you could probably use that too.
Yeah, I'm just
Depends
looking
on
on
how
the
old this
Steam
info
guide
is.
real
Alright, good luck. I can only do that once a day, so don't bother trying to double dip. Best of luck on your quest. I hope to see you again. Cheers.
You leave the alley and continue down the street, unsure of what to think of the mysterious fortune teller. The arcade or the beach again? How do I go to the arcade? Pulling into the parking lot of the arcade is a mixed bag of experiences. Somehow you already hear children screaming, and the mini golf course looks like a health hazard. However, you notice a sign that says, Plus rated a pub, fully licensed, and feel a little better. You walk inside. As you walk into the arcade, your senses are immediately assaulted by the mess of sights, sounds, and smells. The blaring of alarms and the flashing of lights hit first, but then the odd smell of old carpets and greasy food joins soon after. Not good. Also, this music is kind of a little bit... Making it to the bar, you've barely caught your bearings when you're surprised by the bartender, who pops into your view. She smiles and waves it as you first look at her.
Hey, hot stuff! Welcome to Rated A Arcade, where the beer and boobs aren't pixelated. Here are your complimentary quarters.
The classic gamer girl, and also, fun fact, also CEO of Crush. I bumped my knee. Bumped my knee on my desk again. Yeah, Mia's also tech. Well, Mia's also a VTuber, also the CEO of the company that made Crush. And this game too, and a lot of other games. Yeah. So fun fact for you.
This month is our hot coffee special. Free lattes with the purchase of 100 tokens. Because my boss thinks ancient memes are dank.
Wait, that's a meme?
My name is Mio, and I'll be your server. And just like a great game server, I never go down. So don't ask. What can I get you, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'll get a beta potion and whatever dialogue option lets me talk to you longer. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Yeah, be goofy.
You dork. What, was my top supposed to fly off or something? That's not a cheat, you weeaboo. That's DLC.
A little bit of
Well,
fourth wall
that was a
break.
solid laugh. Thanks. I needed that
Oh, my
actually.
neck.
Let me go grab you a drink.
Mio returns with various glasses and bottles and gives you a wink. As she begins to pour you a drink, her top slips ever so slightly. Oh, come on. Come on.
Keeping those crosshairs where I can see them, hey? Well, good for you. I hope there's an achievement for that. But just in case it was too subtle, this bar has a certain atmosphere, and I enjoy it, so relax. So hey, you've got a face, and I've never seen it before. What's your story, mysterious stranger? What brings you to town?
I'm on a mission from God. Bananas. I'm on a mission from God.
Well, I like that can-do Belushi attitude. Especially without the can't-do Belushi body. You've got a winning combo going on there. Well, most of the NPCs around here hate tourist season, but I'm a fan. The regulars here are mostly good, but there's a few that, well, there's another meaning for the word regular, right?
Yep.
Anyway, it's just nice seeing new friendly faces around. And abs. Got any abs under that shirt? I'd love to meet them.
Oh, I've got abs. Well, at least one big one.
I feel you, fam. I mean, I'm in shape. Sounds a shape. Okay, I'm all for the direct approach, love. What's on your mind?
What's the town like? Is it more Chobits or Killer? Why specifically those two series? Because like if it was the latter, then that would, What is that? Like why reference those specific series? Like I don't see no. Like what was it? The frickin' star uniforms. Yeah, the star uniforms and the questionably activated robot girls. Which word best describes you? Single or take a walk? Okay. I don't. We reference.
It's pretty nice here. Though we've gotten more cautious about shoplifters and ne'er-do-wells recently, I guess. Most of the businesses in town have, actually. There are a few streets and alleys downtown I probably wouldn't hang around when it's dark. Or brightly lit, for that matter. But that's just my keen don't be a dumbass intuition. So I guess it's not the type of place that's going to burst into song randomly. But not that bad. I sense a soul in search of answers.
How long have you worked?
Basically ever since my bra filled in. It's just a summer gig, though, for when tourist suckers like yourself are around.
Okay.
This isn't even my main job. I just like having access to unlimited tokens and tequila. I'm basically a god here. Any more dialogue trees you want to explore?
Nah. This one's obviously like. Don't pick it.
No
dude.
problem, Detective Phelps.
Dumbass,
but if
don't
you're
pick
trying to
the-
figure out
don't
if
pick
I'm
the- pick
lying,
the-
I should
Take a
remind
walk
you that my
loser
face is up
option.
here.
Don't. That's obviously bad.
So, random question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how busy would you say you were this week? Got plans already?
Well, that's really more of a first date kind of question, don't you think?
Hey, you picked up on my super subtle charms there. Good for you. Relationship plus plus.
Pog.
Here's my number. I'll send you a text. We should definitely hang out soon.
Oh god, this is good.
And hey, just FYI, you're on a really good roll here. Like, you're in baby boner territory. Don't mess it up. I hope to see you later. Ciao.
Nighttime. Ooh, we survived one day. Okay, what the should we do? Okay, let's up. Okay, let's run. Yeah, let's run both. Today felt like 2 days. Okay. Oh, wait, there we go. You've had a strange dream last night. There were cats and rats and elephants. Hopefully none of it was symbolic. Okay, and then we do maybe Swaff. Or actually Tech Savage, because we need that for... because Mystic said... Oh. Greetings, Mystic here, your friendly neighborhood psychic. If you're wondering how I got your number, well, please see previous message. Now that you and I are acquainted, I actually have a small offer to make. As you know, the services I offer come with a bit of a price tag. Looking into the future is thirsty work, and a psychic's gotta eat, drink. And the drink is coffee. In any case, those costly okay. In any cases, those costly predictions are just for the juicy stuff. The stuff you need to know to make all your hopes and dreams come true. I do, however, offer a free service, a daily reading that should prove pretty useful. Sort of a hint/horoscope. A hintoscope, you may. A hintoscope, you may. Probably, yeah. Ooh, I like that. I wonder if I can trademark that. Anyway, if you're already, let's say, familiar with how things work around here, these messages might feel a bit unnecessary. But if perhaps you're in the market for a hint or two, I would be pleased to send you a freebie every day. What do you say? Yes, I know. You got it. And if you wish to unsubscribe at any time, just text me your credit card number for verification. Sorry, that's a joke. I'm not great at texting. Okay. Best of luck. Goes for a jog basically every morning. She'll be on the tail end of her run, which will soften her up a bit. Tomorrow morning, park. Dress for sweaty success. Hero is likely to make you jog. You got all... yeah. Okay. Wunderbar. Okay, well, we still gotta meet the rest of the other girls, so... Peek the... okay.
Hey, welcome back. Alright, your first fortune is going to cost $1.
Crazy!
Don't get too excited. Like I mentioned, each time you use my service, the price goes up.
Fuck. Gotta open... yeah. Okay.
Shall we get started?
Yeah.
Right on. Let's do it.
Oh, god damn it. Let's fuck my cookie. Okay. Mystic waves his arm dramatically over the crystal ball. A moment later, it begins to glow, and so do his eyes. When he speaks, his voice is deeper and more commanding.
For Eero's first secret, you can't stick to jokes. Ask sensitive questions. That's all, folks.
What is the... The crystal ball stops glowing, and Mystic takes a sip of his coffee.
All right, there you go. Good luck.
You try to commit the fortune to memory and leave Mystic to his coffee. Alrighty then, to the cafe.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Queen Bean Coffee House.
Oh,
I never forget thy face, and I don't think we've met. So you must be visiting or new to town. Welcome. My name is Lotus.
yeah, Lotus.
My brother,
That was her
Dimitri,
name.
and I
Yes.
run the Queen Bean. We like to tell people that we're the best coffee place in town, because it's true. We hope you'll make us your daily stop for your coffee. Buzz. Get it? Like a bee? So, can I get you anything?
Yep.
Here you are. Have a wonderful day.
Bog. Let's go to the beach. As you're making your way along the beach boardwalk, you spot a pretty girl in a bikini handing out coffee. As you get closer, you can see that she's actually packing up her things.
Oh, hello again. It's me, Lotus, from the Queen Bean. As you can see, I'm not in my usual uniform. In case you didn't recognize me. I hope you didn't have your hopes set on one of our delicious and invigorating cups of coffee, did you?
Well, I didn't, but now, I mean, you made it sound pretty great.
Oh no! I know that feeling all too well. And I can't let down a potential customer. Oh, I know. You can have a sample of my coffee. It's right here in this thermos. This is actually a really special coffee. It's called my Super Brew Supreme. And I don't actually make it for customers, because the beans were a gift from my uncle in Kona. So it's your lucky day. Try it. I hope it energizes and refreshes you.
You try the coffee, and it is insanely good. And it does indeed energize
Hope
and
to
refresh
see you
you.
at the Queen Bean soon. Have a great day.
Lotus unloads all of her coffee stuff into her car and drives away. You lick the cup clean and consider eating it. The coffee is that good. Woo! You sadly throw it away and continue on with your day. Oh god. Here's a tip. You don't need to keep them equal. In fact, some of them will prove more useful than others. Each trait has being someone's favorite, but some of the skills are popular with nearly anyone. Keep in mind, though, that you will need to keep all your skills humming if you're aiming for a good ending. That's all, folks. Woo! Thanks for this. Okay. Okay. Tonight. Yep. Okay, let's go to the bakery. You approach what looks like a bakery. The sound on the outside says Bonbon's Bakery, and the smell of cookies immediately begins to creep in from all sides. Cookies. Inside you can see people talking, and a red-haired woman is putting out a tray of freshly baked bread. You can hardly resist. As you enter the bakery, the smell of freshly baked bread and cookies absolutely overtakes you. Your stomach growls and your mouth waters, as your body starts demanding tribute. Looking over, you see two girls chatting by the counter. For a moment you almost mistake them for sisters, given their similarities. What do I mean by that? You walk in during the middle of a conversation.
You know, darling, I've never thought about why we bake cookies and cook bacon. That's quite the brain tickler.
It must be a mistake, though, right? Is there someone we can ask? Like the president of words?
Ew, sweetie, that's not a real person. That's a loopy dream you had when you ate that whole lemon meringue bust of Beyonce I made.
That's right. I do remember that. But not much of what happened afterward.
They continue chatting happily, not immediately noticing you, judging by a lack of purchases. The pink-haired girl seems more like a friend than a customer. For a moment, you're just sort of caught up as an observer. The two girls are extremely attractive, and their lighthearted conversation makes your heart flutter a little. Finally, through sheer willpower, you clear your throat to grab their attention.
Oh, hello. A customer. How long you been standing there, sugar? Forgive me for being a chatty Cappy.
I gotta love the... I wonder what... Oh, wait, no, I think I remember. Yeah, I think Bonneville always had a country accent, or like a southern accent.
Welcome to my bakery. My name is Bonneville. You let me know if you see anything you like, and I'll wrap some up for you.
Also, I believe, fun fact, the pink-haired girl is voiced by the same actor who voiced Castorus in HSR, I believe. So, yeah. I thought I was smelling some, just one. Okay. Well. Oh, wait, no, I think.
Sweet Georgia brownies, my cupcakes. I'm coming, darlings.
Gracious! It's a good thing your nose was around to save the day. This town could use more noses like yours.
The girl shyly twirls her hair and smiles at you, before blushing and turning her eyes away. Because I think we... Is it pine
No,
cone?
But you were pretty close. My name is Elle. Was that your second guess?
The girl's cell phone starts to beep.
Whoops, that's my alarm. I'm late for being early to my book club. Oh.
Could I give you my phone? If you couldn't tell already, Elle's a little bit, her mind's a bit of a flower garden, shall we say. She tends to daydream a lot, so, yeah, she can be quite, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I used to collect pictures of cameras. I would be happy to share. Here, let me text it to you. Oh, and if you feel like talking more later, you can use that number to reach me. Take care.
All right, sweeties, I've got a big old tray of marzipan with your names on it. And they're shaped like broccoli, so you know they're good for you.
That's how that works.
Elle's gone and disappeared again. That girl is like a busty Batman in a hot pink cape. So how'd it go, huh? Did you manage to get a flirt through to that pretty little girl? Elle is a special girl who likes to keep her head in the clouds.
Yep.
You seem like a sweetheart yourself, so I'll give you a hand. Here's a little old tip for you. Elle's favorite gifts are sweets, especially cherry cupcakes. I'll give you a few for the road, on the house. Now you make sure you're a sweetheart to her, or I'm gonna come at you with my wooden spoon. And by the way, Sugar Cookie, if things don't work out between you and my dear sweet Elle, I might have a couple of special dessert options to cheer you up.
I believe that was supposed to be a potential mechanic. Because... Mystic here with another... Okay. You're getting a bonus one. You might be wondering what you need cash for. Yeah. Buy coffee. I'm not joking. Free coffee. Yeah. Wait. One of your days this week takes place at the mall. You'll need 160 during... From an awkward sitch. Okay. Wait. Okay. Taking over at the mall and they're... Okay. Senor de P... I can't do her voice. Eli tattled on... Okay. This is just a misunderstanding. Oh. Next time I text you, I'll decide whether I let you make up for this mess. Ciao for now. Oops. Might as well
Aw,
see.
thanks for visiting me. I've been having a really downer day. Do you mind if I just bury my face in your chest for a little bit until everything feels better?
Sure.
Thanks. Thanks, Charmer. You're a lifesaver. Everything is so
Okay.
much better when you have a good-smelling person in your life who lets you borrow their hoodies and breathe in their cleavage. Thanks so much. I gotta get back to it, but you're one suave mofo. Bye-bye.
Okay, I don't know what the I thought I was going to get, like, some tokens out of it, but no, just... Okay. Well. As you walk up to the arcade, the same sight, sound, and smell from earlier begins to creep into consciousness. Somehow, even from outside, it has a foreboding musk. However, Mio quickly unlocks... Oh, hold on. Oh, unlocks the door and lets you in. Gives you a quick wave and an awkward side hug, and then flourishes her hand toward the bar.
Welcome back to Rated A Arcade, the most romantic hotspot in town. Tonight on the menu, we've got cheap beer, infinity quarters for the arcade, and the most brutal miniature golf course this side of the Lazy Links. I will be your date tonight. Please feel free to make inappropriate comments. But make no mistake, in this arcade, I am a goddess. You're going down.
Threatening me like that, threatening me that I'll be the one going down tonight is a critical error. Do what you will, I've already won.
Whoa! 10 points to Slytherin for that zinger. Gosh, I'm a little speechless. Well, they say turnaround is fair play, and I don't play fairs, so turnaround? Damn, that was a lot smoother in my head. I'm just gonna give you the slow clap and move on. You got me all flustered here. So, what brings you to Subrosa anyway? Was it our expensive-ass craft beer industry, or the unusually high number of topless co-eds on our beaches?
I was just looking for a tourist trap to fall into for a month. Sun, surf, game, flirt.
I hear ya. I tell you, if I could haul one of these arcades down to the beach so I could play in a bikini, wow. Well, that would be incredibly nerdy of me to admit, so I'm going to just Alt F4 and abandon that thread. In any case, I've requested bikinis as an official uniform option here at Rated A, so maybe someday my dreams will come true. Well, I broke the ice. I suppose it's your turn to conduct the interrogation. What's on your mind?
Okay. On the search for the missing... Wait. Let's play a game in 3 words. Define yourself.
Oh, yawn!
Okay.
You sound like a
Okay.
BuzzRead article. Here, which
Well,
conversation path will you take next, I wonder?
Okay.
That's awesome. Yes, you're exactly right, and I would have found them too if it weren't for those meddling kids. You look like you've got something to say, or an itch in a place you can't scratch. Yeah, I love stuff. I have a place full of stuff, and I'm always doing stuff too. Look at us, conversing like normal, well-adjusted adults. We're so mature.
Yep.
Well, you tell me which kidney you like best, and I'll get back to you. All right, enough talk. It's my turn to choose. Now we get to the heart of the date. A little game I like to call Get Smashed Bros.
This is a scene that's going to get our dialogue censored in Australia. Very nearly copyright infringement. You wouldn't download a car, would you? Let's talk more Drake.
This is definitely one of those adult situations the ESRB warned you about. The rules are simple. We play Road Combat 2 Mondo. Every time you lose a stock, you take a shot. You lose a bout, and you lose some clothes. Sound good?
Set my controls to inverted. I play 98 style.
Ooh, look at old Chun-Li McDigo here. Think you got the goods to easy peasy me? I'm gonna start things fair and not use my main. seeing as you're fighting out of your weight class. Alright, the tequila is ready. The stage is selected. You better grip stick, because here I come!
Okay. Picture all.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I guess luck wasn't a dump stat for you. That last stock was a total BS. Well, looks like someone gets a peek at my bra. But you don't get to keep my shirt. Seriously, it's like my only shirt. Oh,
Why?
yeah! That tequila ain't what I would call top shelf. Oh, jeez. Alright, time for round 2. You better not be getting cocky just because you had one lucky round. Fight!
Way to win.
Wow, did you just frame perfect my entire super? That was sick.
I don't get how
got
Smash
some
players
mad skills.
do.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't get how
That's
fighting
shot
game
number
players
2.
are able to do
Okay,
like,
you're going down
literally
this
frame
time.
perfect,
My honor demands it.
like
Fight.
movements or like inputs. I'm too sluggish for that.
Wow, wow, wow! From the top rope? God, what an amazing match! That's the most fun I've had in years at this game. Okay, well, I guess you earned this. You can keep the panties, Tiger, but not the bra. Those are expensive. Looks like this bottle is almost finished. I'll take one for the team and give it a good home. Uh-oh. That was gross, but not nearly as gross as it should have been.
Did you just shotgun 3 fingers?
You know just what to say to make a girl feel special. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little tipsy. Something on your mind? You look like you've got a few questions burning.
Oh.
Yes, but only because you seem to be an expert on the subject. The fan! Fear me, bitches! Anything else you'd like to know?
You're not in a pro.
I don't know. Can you?
Oh. Can you prove to me you're a real gamer girl? What's your pick? Okay.
Lol, no, you caught me. I'm actually a fat bearded guy in Canada. There are no girls on the internet.
Yep.
Well, it's nothing worth bragging about, but I've got a decently successful game stream and a couple of speedrunning world records.
Oh yeah, the secrets are highlighted in green. And I'm pretty sure you need all of them in order to... I think save all of them? Or like save them? Or like, oh wait, I think you need all of the secrets in order to get like a good grasp on the story. Yeah, or their individual
Funny.
stories.
I've got a rule not to bring up how incredibly geeky I am on a first date. You must have tricked me. You're a curious sort, hey?
Yeah.
Yes! Beat my PB on the speedrun. Let's keep it moving. So, what about you? Any deep, dark secrets I should know about? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Oh, I love motion controls. There, I said it. Oh.
Okay, you got me with that one. That was cute. You're cute.
Mia turns away from you for a moment, retrieving the empty bottle she polished off only minutes ago. She looks into the bottle, then playfully shakes it upside down, looking disappointed. Then she puts the bottle down and leans against an arcade cabinet, twirling a finger in her hair. You can't help but notice small details you hadn't seen before. Her eyes are vibrant burgundy, like merlots beneath the sun. The bell around her neck has a small, playful chime whenever she tosses her hair. Her lips have a soft pink hue, like watermelon candy. Her hands, her legs, her waist, everything about her seems relaxed and fun and carefree. She catches you staring and blushes, the way she abashedly bites her lips. There's something in you. Or perhaps it's the drink.
Hey, seeing as we've gotten to know each other so well, I've got kind of a weird favor to ask. Is this an okay segue? Are you worried that this is the part of the story where I turn out to be crazy and do terrible things to you?
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit!
I somehow knew that was going to be your answer. It's because I'm a psychic type. Okay, hear me out. As you know, I've worked in this silly place for quite a while. All this, beep boop zap zap stuff. Games, that's it. And for reasons I cannot fully explain, I have wanted to do something here with, like, another person.
Not exactly the most romantic setting for that, but I'm following you.
What? No, I mean, not that, but, like, thank you. That also sounds really nice.
My leg.
I was hoping that...
My leg's starting to get numb.
Okay, this might sound either really dumb or really wackadoo. But I wanted someone to help me take some pictures. Like saucy pictures.
Ah, for the Patreon.
You know what I mean?
I see.
Wink.
Oh, it's for your Patreon. Oh, I got. Or OF, I guess. Whichever reference you want to make to this.
Yay! I've never been so excited to be called crazy
I hope I
and
don't
dumb.
need a censor for this. I really hope I don't need a censor for this. Mio takes you by the hand over to one of the arcade cabinets. She puts her hands into your pockets and takes out your phone.
Okay, hold on a sec.
Mio plays with her hair to make it look messy and quickly applies some lip gloss. Mio is giggling and her cheeks are burning hot. She sticks her tongue out at you.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead.
You snap a few pictures of Mio as she poses in front of the arcade cabinet. She laughs and blows kisses and wiggles her hips at you. Suddenly, she jumps up in surprise.
Oh, I almost forgot. I need to play this game for sure. It's actually super important to get a few shots of a live game. Sorry. I'm sure I sound really ridiculous, but I appreciate your help.
Hey, make that bank, I guess. I respect the grind.
Now
Yes,
give me those
that's
photos of Spider Person.
I think that's one of the quotes I was thinking about. Mio turns back to the arcade cabinet, draws a few tokens in the slot. She poses with her hands on the controls.
Okay, ready.
Take pictures, just do your damn job. You and Mio laugh, joke, and flirt for the rest of the night. Afterward, you watch her get dressed, and the two of you look at the pictures you took.
Oh God, don't look at that one. It makes my junk look massive. Get it? Massive? I'm so funny.
The two of you snuggle for a while on an enormous and slightly grody beanbag chair. What kind of arcade has a beanbag chair? I would never sit in a beanbag chair in a public arcade. Because, dude, I'm not a germaphobe, but Mio leans her head against you and seems to fall asleep for a moment. She begins to slip and she wakes with a jolt.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm pretty schnackered now. I'd better go home and get started on the hangover part.
Oof.
I had fun, though, tonight. You're neat. Let's hang out and secretly imagine each other naked again.
She kisses you once, a strange combination of watermelon lip gloss and tequila kind of kiss, I guess. A short while later, Mio is getting into a rideshare, waving goodbye and blowing you kisses. After you sobered up, you take your own car home. Okay, let's get a bit of motivation. Okay. Ready to face the dang day. Probably Suave. Suave is always like a good one. Oh boy. Dip bip. Interest tomorrow night. Okay. To be honest, I think I'll do I'll do Hero's first date, and then I'll probably end for now. I just wanted this to be a bit of a short stream and make something different. Not be a gotcha and not stream the usual gotcha game or the JRPG. I'm sure you've probably had enough of me just playing Octopath Traveler, even though I personally I really like it. But hey, that's what me. But hey, since I like it, that's all that matters. Anyway, name is unknown number. Oh. Yep. Okay. Family is very old-fashioned. Until they've met. That's a little bit quick. Afternoon. Okay. Tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Let's say, as you unfold more of the, let's say, story, there will be more and more demands of your time, yes. It's possible to date everyone, get perfect scores in everything, and sail by all of my hints, despite how reasonably expensive they become. Learning everyone's personality will go a long way to succeeding. Some people are just more willing to forgive than others. Okay. Let's go get some coffee. Coffee.
I promise you, my darling,
The brother.
that I would never say those things. It's simply not how I do things. I will call you back, but do not join that nunnery until I have a chance to speak with you in person.
What the?
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the best coffee place in all of Sabrosa. My sister is away at the moment. Coming right up. Here you are, my friend. Be
Okay, let's talk with Mystic again. You peek down the alley to see if Mystic's tent is there. Sure enough, it is. Mystic is already sitting at his crystal ball in his wizard robe, reading his cell phone. You walk up quietly and he reaches for a cup of coffee.
Hey, welcome back. Alright, today's fortune will cost you a whopping $3. Not too expensive, right? We're still in reasonable territory. So, what do you say? Shall we make some magic?
Yep.
Right on. Let's do it.
Mystic waves his arms dramatically over the crystal ball. A moment later, it begins to glow, and so do his eyes. When he speaks, his voice is deeper and more commanding.
Cassie's first secret may make your head twirl. Ask the hard question. Do you even lift, girl?
The crystal ball stops glowing, and Mystic takes a sip of his coffee.
Alright, there you go. Good luck.
You try to commit the fortune to memory and leave Mystic to his coffee. Actually, I think I might end after this day. Yeah, I think that sounds a bit more yeah.
Hey, sugar. Why, you're just in time. And don't you hit me with, as always.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I have to ask some hard-hitting questions. Very sensitive questions for her route. You arrive at the park and text Eli that you're there. Just as you hit send, you hear a message alert coming from the bushes. Someone pokes their head out and signals for you to come over. It takes you a moment to register what's happening, but you recognize the familiar head of rainbow hair.
Hey, over here! Hurry!
You duck into the bushes and find a giddy Eli, golf-clapping your arrival.
All right, Scrumptious, here comes my sister. She's on her brunch jog, which you'll be horrified to learn is not her first of the day. Lucky for you, that means you might have a shot of keeping up with her. She's training for the Ironman, so she doesn't start to slow down until about the half-marathon mark.
Oh boy.
This is your best shot. My dear Iro is made of stern stuff, so lace up those shoes, clench that cute hiney of yours, and get moving. Good luck!
A few moments later, the rainbow-haired Iro comes jogging up the path. She catches your eye and smiles.
Oh, hey, it's you. My bud from the beach. Fancy running into you here. Nice day for a jog, eh? I love it when the wind is just strong enough to hit you with that cool ocean spray. When you've got a few miles to put behind you, it kind of feels like cheating. Are you out for a jog too, then? Or did you put on your sweatpants to hang out in the park and hit on pretty girls?
These sweatpants are a gift from the fashion. No, just hitting the before I decide whether I'm going to be useful today. Well, I thought I was jogging, but then I saw you do it. I think I've been doing it wrong.
Well, I'm not sure if you should use me for your example. I don't really sweat elegantly. I kind of feel my body overdoes the whole process. No, but seriously, are you out here to pound some pavement? Because I definitely wouldn't mind a little company on this last leg. I usually don't hit my peaks unless I've got someone cheering me along. If it's the same for you, we can be each other's sweaty cheerleaders. What do you say?
That's the best idea I've heard all day. Let's do it.
Yes! Let's do this! With our powers combined, we can't lose. Set the pace. Let's rock. So, I like to hit the boardwalk here and run all the way down to the lighthouse. It's just a 3K, but it does the trick for me.
Yeah, personally, like, I can get a little bit personal here, but I think I like Iro so much because she kind of, Iro just like ticks all my boxes, and also she kind of strangely reminds me of my crush back in middle school. I don't know. There's just something about her. Those were some weird days for me, but felt nice to know that someone was able to tolerate my weirdness. And also, Iro's a tomboy, so that's a plus. That's what, come on, because like, who wouldn't love a tomboy, man?
I'm actually super happy to have someone along for this stretch. We have to pass in front of at least 4 ice cream stores. And the struggle is real, let me tell you.
I will say, though, the one thing I do regret is that, or well, something I regret is that I never really confessed my, or just, actually not even just confessed, just like talk to her. Yeah. That was a very, social, well, I didn't really have much social skills, really, back then. I would say I'm a little bit better now, but especially back then, I was either a nervous wreck or really just kind of like a crackhead. Honestly, yeah, I was kind of a crackhead in middle school. Or just like very, very silent. Probably I get tired from being that crackhead. That's probably why I'm like, I'm either silent or just like crazy.
So, tell me a bit about yourself. What do you do for a living? What are your dark and depraved secrets? Unless you don't think you can jog and chat at the same time. Okay, yikes. The run is starting.
Okay.
Let's see if we can outrun that awkward moment.
Okay.
What about me? Any burning questions I can answer for you? You've got a bit of a captive audience here. So, now's your chance to get me to spill those beans.
Fit is hot. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Eli's something, eh? One of 7 siblings, but definitely more fabulous than all the others combined.
That's crazy. Taste in hairstyles. Did you say 7?
I did. They're all awesome and friendly and cool, and they'll destroy you if you turn out to be a creep. Just kidding.
I don't.
Ask me anything. I'm an open book. Close. It's Japanese. My full name is Iro Kawase. Hajime mashite.
Hajime, you what? Oh, God, no. Nah, that is cringes. Ah, so identity theft. Got.
Hardy har. My dad is from Japan, you doofus. Keep up the pace and the questions. This is fun. Thanks. Not many people seem to notice the nuance I put into it.
Seriously, is it possible to even have that kind of hair? Because I feel like that would just be a pain to do.
Well, that's 1K down. How are we doing?
I mean, you're
Feeling
better
good?
off just getting a rainbow.
Still got fuel in the tank. You keep hitting me with all these smooth lines, and I might have to reconsider my position of never dating you. So, as you can probably tell, Sabrosa is a bit of a tourist trap. We import a lot of people this time of year who are looking for surf and sand. It's actually kind of nice because the winter crew is a bit less hectic and busy. But you can't really escape the bozos that come with certain types of crowds. Anyway, I'll spare you the local politics. It looks like you've got some of those questions you were mentioning earlier. What's on your mind?
Ooh. May I ask you something sensitive?
Oh, sure, I guess. What's on your mind?
No. Ooh. What's it like having such a large family? Do you get along? I'm assuming this is supposed to say get along instead of get on with you.
Oh, it's actually pretty great, but I tend to butt heads with my dad and my mom. She passed away a while ago, but I'd rather not talk about it. I like these questions. It's like one of those internet tests that tells you if you're a hummingbird or whatever.
Permission to ask?
All right, although asking me to ask a ridiculous question is pretty ridiculous in itself. Ridiculeception?
Friendly friend.
Commando! Just kidding. I wear what's clean. Still got something on your mind? Yes! I've got my eye on some neon toe socks. And now they'll be mine. Looks like we're just about at the last leg of the journey. And speaking of legs, how are yours doing? Think you can last till the end?
I'm game. Let's hit that second wind and finish the road.
Yeah! That's what I like to hear. Let's keep it up. More sweating, more questions, more witty banter. I'm starting to get a bit of that runner's high. Either that, or I'm starting to get pretty dehydrated. Either way, now is definitely the time to strike with your conversation topics. My defenses are down. You'd better not be leading up to some sort of sales pitch. Nope.
Oh.
No, sorry. I thought you meant something else. You get a funny look every time you brew up a conversation topic.
Okay.
You're really good. Riding my motorcycle. It's actually probably my favorite thing of all. I always feel
Sometimes
so
I always
free when
like.
I'm riding.
Okay, the one thing
Sometimes
I like
just hit the
can't,
gas and pretend
that
I'm
I
flying.
still struggle with that I can't get about dating sim is like I need to because like sometimes I just don't know what the intention is because like I can't tell if the dialogue option is being said in like a more like joking manner or like if it's actually like serious. Like there's so many times where I'm just like, this sounds like you can say it like in a very joking kind of manner, but like
It is. And more. You know, for a random jogging buddy, you're making this a surprisingly great time. I ran a 2:23 in Boston this year. Haha, jerk. Oh, I think we may be getting to the end of our adventure.
Like the
Yeah.
outhouse,
Nice,
lighthouse.
the time
is just
really
the
flew.
Outhouse.
Okay, I'm just gonna be super direct with you. I had a great time jogging and chatting, and I really like the cut of your beret or whatever. I'd love to hang out again sometime. Maybe do some surfing together, or just grab a fruit smoothie and chill. In case you like having conversations where you're not gasping for air. What do you say? Want to hang out again sometime?
Or something. Sorry. Dehydrated.
Nice. Okay, let's call it before things get weird. Take it easy, and see you later.
No forward. Okay, something at the park. Yeah, let's check it out. Wandering around somewhat aimlessly, you happen across a beautiful fountain near the park. Looking into the fountain's shallow waters, you see dozens of coins of various denominations sparkling at the bottom. And now, you must make a decision. Throw in. Reaching into your pocket, you remove all the change you can find. It coincidentally tallies up exactly $10. You throw the literal 2 handfuls of change into the air, causing a symphony of splashes as they fall into the fountain's waters. A small crowd of people nearby applauds. Wise old man nods in approval. For some reason, this seems like the best decision you made all week. You continue on your way, a better person. Wow. Okay. Tomorrow afternoon. Wait. Fuck. Ooh.
Oh, hey! How's it going? Did you drop in to play severely outdated hardware with sticky control sticks? Or did you come to visit me? Don't answer that. We both know the right answer, and I'm running with it. Hey, I've got to go fetch a pizza from the kitchen for table 4, but maybe we can hang out tonight? Or soon? I'll check my calendar and text you. In the meantime, I'm blowing kisses at you awkwardly. Bye.
Okay. Let's go to the park again. Strolling by the park, you can tell even before you're close that it's as busy as usual, even as the evening grows late. There's a constant barrage of people coming and going. Some are running, some on scooters or bikes. There's one guy on a unicycle. You decide to sit down and people watch for a little while. The sound of a basketball game at a nearby public court catches your attention, and you decide to get closer and watch. There's a guy and a girl playing, but from what you can see, the girl is taking the game much more seriously than the guy.
And Kelby fakes left. His guard completely unsure what to make of him.
Would you shut up and just play?
His guard tries psychological warfare, but little does she know, he doesn't know what those words mean. He alley-oops and...
Having quite a height advantage, the boy feints back and sinks a 3-pointer from half court.
Woo, yeah, he scores.
Damn it!
The girl walks off the court. She's sweating profusely, and you can see even through her clothes that she's ripped.
God frickin' damn it!
Whoa, 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 it's okay, Lil. That game was super close.
Shut up. I don't need you treating me like your baby girl or some BS.
Okay. The girl sinks down and breathes out a whisper of curse words in a foreign language. Kelby seems unsure of what to do. Signal for him to blame himself. Kelby notices you signaling to him and for some reason does exactly what you say. He nods and sits down beside the girl.
Lil, it's not a boy-girl thing. I know that stuff drives you nuts. It's just a height thing. You're fast, you're strong, you're scary as hell.
Lil doesn't look
You're
up.
saying that.
Oh.
Nah, you could kick the butts of 99% of the guys on my rep team. You just so happen to keep practicing with the guy with the 7-inch reach advantage on you.
That better not have been a joke about your junk, Kelby.
Ah, I don't even know how it could be.
Whatever. Let's play one more set.
Heck yeah!
The two of them continue playing, and you slip away before either of them think to ask why you were watching them. Nice. Okay, let's do lawyer. It's very late. By the time you crawl into bed, you set an alarm and pass out. The alarm tells you it's time to get up. You must be lying, though, right? But begrudgingly get up. And then let's do better buff. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll just end it here, honestly. I just wanted this to be just a different type of stream than I would usually do, with a different type of game I would usually play. I hope you all enjoyed it, minus the technical difficulty of me having my freaking box of cookies just slam on my end stream button. Sorry about that. So I guess you'll be getting like 2 videos. Or 2 VODs. So yeah. Well, guess this is it. So, yeah. Do wanderers and travelers. I'm gonna be going away for 3 weeks. Probably going to play the Nikkei new chapters, and maybe I'll talk about it on my Twitter. That I'll probably use. Probably. I might even send like a photo from while I'm on my hiatus. But yeah, for now, do wanderers and travelers. This has been Moton Blight. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it may be for you. And I hope to see you all when I come back. But for now, bye.